Good morning, 4K, or good afternoon. Today we are going to be looking at the glue bottle again. So last week we did 2 lines in the middle of the fiddle. So this week we're doing something a little bit different. We're going to be looking at a snowflake, and you're going to have 2 different options for gluing. So this is really going to test your listening and following of directions and your gluing skills. So we'll be talking a little bit more about some of my tips and some of my reminders with the glue bottle. So let's flip around and I will show you the assignment. All right, so we have here a snowflake, one that I designed. And I'm going to kind of show you how we work with something that has all these lines and how we're going to be going over those lines with the glue bottle. Now you're going to have 2 different options, and I'll explain that as we go. So first thing is our glue bottle. If we see the white at the top, that means it's closed. So we grab the white circle and hold onto the orange, and we twist until we don't see the white. I do have some dry glue, so I could always clear that. And then we can test. Okay. I hear air, I can squeeze it. So that means that everything is clean in here and the glue is going to come out. I can also see the space in between the orange and the white. So that means that it's open. Okay. So whenever we have something like this where we're going to be adding glue, we always want to start from the center and then work our way out. Right? So the first thing we're going to glue is the hexagon. So hexagon meaning 6 sides. Every single snowflake has 6 arms. And so just as a reminder, 6 arms, 6 points or 6 sides, just like the hexagon. With the glue bottle, we start by putting it in between our pointer finger here and our thumb, and then we can use our other fingers to help us hold. We keep an angle. We don't go straight up and down. Right? We keep an angle or a slant going diagonal. I know that's really hard to see on this camera. And then we give a little squeeze. We wait for the glue to come out. And once it comes out, then we start moving. And we always pull away from where we started. Remember, if we go towards where we're gluing, we're going to have that weird snake trail. Okay. So we're going to do just the hexagon. So I'm going to start up at the top. And I am going to glue right on top of that line. Now my glue is not coming out fast, so that is why you notice I am going nice and slow. And I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can see. Okay. Now what I like to do is just do a side or a wall of that hexagon, and then I'm going to turn it. So I squeeze, and then I turn. We're going to be doing a lot of turning today. Right. So now I am back where I started. After that, now we're going to focus on just the lines that come out of the hexagon. And so we're going to start with 1 line at a time. And we're always going to glue on the point that's closest to us to start. So I am now going to go out. And I'm going to stop when I get to the circle. Now, a lot of you will probably forget this if you're not reminded. So what we want to do next is we always want to turn it so that we are working on the line that's closest to us. This also helps so that we don't get our arm in the glue and we don't get super messy. Okay? So I'm going to start at the hexagon, go right on that black line, then turn. And so every time I'm turning my paper so that I'm working on the one that's closest to me. The other thing to remember is that if the glue is coming out really fast, sometimes you might have to close it a little bit. And my other hand is doing a lot of work as well. It's holding the paper down, it's turning. And when I'm not using my glue bottle, I want to have it up so that the glue doesn't ooze all over the place. Sometimes we forget about the glue bottle and then it starts making puddles. So now back to the next line. And stop. And now this is the last one, so I make sure I'm not putting my hand in the glue. I'm holding it off to the side, and I'm going to do the last arm. Okay, so for those of you that want the first option, this is the first option. Your teacher is going to tell you whether you're doing option 1 or option 2. So this, we just do those arms. Option 2 is that now we go back, start at the one furthest away, and then we're going to come in and do each arm the extra lines. So I start out with the one closest to the hexagon, and I always move away from the line. Turn it again. And 2 more. And I'm just putting dots inside of that circle at the end. And the last one is the dot here. And so now you have your snowflake if you choose to do the whole thing. And for fun, the last step is glitter. Before I put glitter on anything, I want to have a piece of paper underneath. And so if you're at home or in the classroom, make sure you wait for your teacher. She might say no glitter, or she might say you can do glitter, and they might be helping you. So listen to the adults. All right, and now the fun part. Take that piece of paper away. And now we have our 2020 snowflake. So don't forget to put your name on the bottom here. Your teacher will probably already remind you to do that before you start. And hopefully you learned a little bit more about gluing. Hopefully you're getting better using one hand, as hard as that is. And I will see all of you on this screen after break. So enjoy your Christmas break and have a happy new year. See you guys then.